Will-O-Wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Why don't I trust her? Okay. Maybe she was right.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Syanna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
Like, I don't trust her or like her one bit, and I'm hoping we can kill her. Kinda.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Dettlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready. Dettlaff will be here any moment now.
Or will he? I don't want him to just come through his smoke and like put his like claws like right through her chest.
Ren. Syanna. Syanna. I have a question I must ask you.
Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dettlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Syanna!
Yay! She's dead!
you do?
What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
You can go. But if ever we meet again...
I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
Like I said, she fucking deserved it.
I swore to protect her, I know, but it happened so fast. What have we done?
Let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though? We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
I mean, she deserved it. No worries, Max.
Hey there, Geralt of Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarietta's sis. Then this brute simply vanished, dropped off the face of the earth. Though in his case, turned to vapor, might be the better phrase.
This is so dim
Seem
again.
pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel
I think
paws
we
down.
killed him, though.
Duchessa's cross,
Banished
no
him
doubt,
anyways.
while you await your trial. Though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence. What'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teat she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number one.
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
Don't get my dad.
Hey. Oh wait, I only have 1 point. Okay. So.
I've no clue, but we're better off chomping grass. I'll get up your damned canteen if you get my drift.
The bleeding bum wipes.
Did you?
And to
I
think
sure
they locked
did.
me up for selling
Haven't had a
ransom.
speck of trouble.
Norse, what you were selling had no right to be called food. That was
See if you can
worse
get a
than
small hammer and
breakfast.
chisel for me, the kind used for stone carving. If you manage, put them in the drop-off spot. I'll pick them up, then I'll get you that placard. But I'll need 2 days to get it to you. Placard will wait in the same drop-off spot. I hope you won't hang yourself till then. It's worth waiting because this is the work of the greatest master of Sidaris, or at least that's what my man claims.
I can't stand that Tristan guy.
That's all it. Your aged meathead half of Tucson galloping to the privy.
That's because our courtiers are the bellies of newborns.
You should have sold your slop to peasants then.
The second nobles.
7 days. Oh, Gwent. I'm gonna do this because this is potentially a one-time thing.
Stop your ogling. This is no cabaret. Will you play or not?
What's the stake?
Look at this. Not two fleece to his name, and he asks about stakes. You can bet those racks you're wearing.
What'll I get if I win?
Bread. I put some aside for Stefan, but it won't kill him to go hungry.
Who's Stefan?
None of your rotten business. A rat. So, playing?
Why not?
It's a one-time thing. We gotta do
Lay
it.
them out then.
It's funny how they let me keep my cards. They take everything else. Kind of like this. I'm thinking of dropping it. 6. Okay, we'll work with this. I don't know why there's no music. I'm gonna guess it's because I'm in prison. Taking someone's Gwent cards goes against the Geneva Convention. I mean, makes sense. I can see it. I can deal with this. Or not. Holy shit. Fucker. Okay, so I can double this. This might be brutal. He already played that, though. There's not going to be any in his deck. All I can do is cross my fingers and hope he's got shitty cards. No! 1 point. 1 fucking point.
You sure bum-botched that. You're too dumb to win at Jailhouse.
I know.
Entitled to your opinion.
That's no opinion. That's a fact. Now hand over the rag. I'm done playing you. Waste of my diddling time.
I mean, did we really lose though? Did we? Maybe that was the plan all along. Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Whoa, you get skunked out of your rag shirt playing Gwent? Never fear, you'll get a new one. Small fee, of course.
I don't want anyone.
Pack the dirty rags in the tub. I'll see to the suds and water. Take the stick and stir the rags. Water's almost boiled.
What is with these quests and making us do, like... I don't actually have the stick. There it is. And making us do, like... menial chores and paperwork. That's what a lot of this expansion is. This DLC.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Uh-oh.
Back off. I'm busy.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our meeting, bootblack bodyguard?
You go ahead and cheat. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
Boo-hoo. He left you all alone.
Come on. Be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey, the mutant's trying charms on us. Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize.
I wonder if I had to get the
once.
thing to, like...
Grab yourselves washboards, boys.
Not your lucky day.
I'll take him from the left.
Ow! I am not very good at this. At all. But that's okay.
What is going on here?
It's like, if I can't set them on fire, I'm
Is
fucked.
something not in order, sir?
Why is this man on the floor?
Perhaps you should ask him that.
Why are you lying there?
Taking a rest. First day in the laundry. Didn't realize it could be so tiring.
Harlots, brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it! Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duquessa's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duquessa's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any Witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Should have let me set them on fire. Then none of this would have been a problem.
Here of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
To what?
His finger shadows were floating.
Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business.
Get ready. Soon all your problems will be solved, once and for all.
Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path
What
to
the?
freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity. Where are you going? You're to stay close.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Oh, I wanted
Mark
to check my
Dubois,
spot.
You are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast through, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head.
Next. Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
Can I set him on fire? I want to set him on fire. Just let me set somebody on fire.
I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, this
Your
is the
face
guy.
Doesn't look good. Oh, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duquessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
Ow, that's a nasty scar.
I'm sorry.
It looks like his face is
Might
falling
not
off.
believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Like, that's gross.
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor.
Is it gonna be Regis?
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh,
Oh!
Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Dandelion!
Surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Fucking
Didn't stop me from
hilarious.
risking my skin for you.
Dandelion
In my book,
finally
friendship is all that matters.
saves Geralt's
friendship
ass.
and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm, and voila, you're free. But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you. You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
Dandelion, you're a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Syanna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
Because
No
you're a
idea.
fucking
Just
player.
within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
All right. See you later.
See you, Geralt.
That's actually hilarious.
Off we go. You'll collect your things at the door. Follow me to the exit.
Can I, like... Because he always talks about... Can I do this other quest still? Because he always talks about, saving Geralt's ass, when really it's,
Not terrible. Might look nice on my wall.
Open the gate.
Your things are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a peek.
he always talks about how he saves Geralt's ass, even though he doesn't. Did I get, like, all of my stuff back? Yes, I did. There we go. Yay! I've actually had hair that short before. I don't like it.
Don't smile so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
Aww, that's mean.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Of course.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
Her sister.
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the Bootblack. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Dettlaff. Our search starts with him.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Oh, it's the chap with the swords. Sir, you look like some beast ate you up then spat you out. Are you here for a spiffing? Boots make the man, they say. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information'll cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well...
I think this kid is,
Geralt,
hiding.
allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. up those stairs, then right.
Okay, I gotta go repair my stuff
Thanks,
first.
kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, 1 second though.
Slayer of the beast. I am in your debt. We all are.
Is the stream still going? Can you guys still see me? Because I'm seeing like some weird shit on my screen. And I just want to make sure that it's not dead or something. It seems okay to you? Okay. Okay.
I knew her with.
It's like that's good then. That's all I wanted to double check. Okay. The repair thingy is like fucking far away.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bunning about. Gentlemen. You? What
Oh,
do
now
you
it's
want?
kind of
Here,
fixed.
that's
My
a waste
dashboard
of
went
breath.
weird, and it...
We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now. Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
I'll grate your guts around your spine. My spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
Witcher. Not a witcher.
There we go. Now we just pummel this guy into the ground.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go. I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
I wonder if I'm close-ish to the end? It'd be nice to finish this tonight so we can do something else tomorrow.
My dears,
Been itching to get back to
a
Journey
matter
to the
address
Savage
before
Planet.
I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Boot Black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. Freshie, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Can I comment? Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. Do you want to be a baby? Yeah.
Damn it.
You a baby?
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duquesa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
I'm actually surprised he's letting me do this.
Was literally supposed to tear her
He doesn't
heart
like
out.
being on camera.
Yet first you
Ew.
must snap her neck. Puzzling.
I'm gonna go down.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last
He's
victim.
so soft still.
Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, and yes. All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witcherly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
Think this might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue. A mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Not coming with?
No. After the horror Detlaff brought down upon the city, and in light of Siana's death, I think it wiser not to appear at the palace.
I mean, I probably
right.
shouldn't go
See you
either,
later, then.
but...
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Oh! He's no hero. That's the
Cool, I can stop by there. Right on the way. And repair my shit. You in the way I want to go? Yes, it is. Roach! Roach, look! I'm free!
Go! Go, go.
I feel safer with you around, Butcher.
Slow now.
We want to stay in the city. We'll go up this way.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flouted writ and brought in chains.
I really need to repair my shit. If we get in a fight, we're fucked.
Long live Duquesa Anna Henrietta.
Oops, not what I wanted to do, Roach. Let's go. There we go.
Keep calm. Start no probes. Greetings.
Okay. We really gotta repair my shit.
Of course.
There we go. Much better.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Aw, he found a plant to eat.
Come on, Roach.
Don't crowd around.
Come on, Roach, let's go. Get out. Oh my gosh. Horse. Okay, this is gonna be easier. She down?
Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duquessa's sister lies dead.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Siana wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duquessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Oh, big yawn.
Remember, my dear Henrietta, despair is like a stormy sky. Sooner or later, the sun must drive away the clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Ugh, unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Siana, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who are you to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Tantalai, aloud to me.
This time, you
I
must
wanted to
see
see
our
that look.
Duquessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Anarietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
I mean, it's kind of a bitch move,
As to her
but I mean,
enlightened
what else am I
highness,
supposed to do?
didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
Am I to understand she didn't throw her arms about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Got that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As you know, I had little sympathy for Syanna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yep. Still.
Well then.
No.
Drink up.
I wanted her to die.
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Dettlaff's alive. Think Anna Henrietta's still in danger?
No. He had a score to settle with Syanna. By his reckoning, he did just that. He has no reason to attack anyone else, or to remain in Beauclair any longer.
Sure hope so. Though in his boots, I'd regret having to go. Place is just plain beautiful, damn it.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. You're sleepy.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your sword over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
He's licking my fingers.
I'd find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to
Maybe
the path.
that's where he and Yennefer
My bedroll at the roadside.
retired to.
Roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my
No!
friend.
Oh, I did get it without the text.
We have witnessed,
Nice.
and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
He broke the fourth wall!
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Okay, I want to just go to it because he said he left something for me, and I want to see what it is. And then we'll probably call it that for The Witcher on stream. There's a few other things I can do, but... Like, I still want to do the Gwen stuff, but I'll probably do that just kind of off stream as a chill thing. Or if we do a chill stream, maybe we'll do it on stream. But it is going to be mostly a chill off stream thing. Next, we'll probably finish up Journey to the Savage Planet. Because I really want to play some more of that. That game is awesome.
Master Witcher.
And then...
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as
And then
best
we've
I
got Mass Effect, so I gotta make sure my Xbox is gonna work
Alas,
properly.
They did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Yennefer? I could totally see it being Yennefer. What the fuck is happening with my coat?
Unexpected as ever.
Yup. Hi, Penguin.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky, like some shitty two-crown romance.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it
Her
might have been
chest
hard
is going
coming after
through
me.
her shirt.
Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but
She really wants
wise,
attention
too.
today.
I feel a bit like the
Hi.
cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Does that sound familiar, Mux? If a little reversed? Okay, I wanna... yes, Penguin.
So, talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. I want to see what's on my nightstand. If you're reading these words, it means I'm already far beyond the borders of Toussaint and you've found my mutagenerator. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like, perhaps something more fitting to your taste or better reflecting its function. But I've been working on this device in my spare time. Generates mutagens and operates by absorbing electromagnetical energy waves from bodies. And once absorbed enough so as to be charged a critical amount, the generator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagen. Okay. Okay. Cool, I guess. Alright, so that's The Witcher, guys. What the fuck acts as a trophy? Anyways. Oh, what does this lady have to say?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
She don't look so good.
Paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I got it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes.
Oh,
to delight
is she
in the
gonna, like,
tastes
make
and
food?
smells of spices. To
It's
sit
okay.
at one table with others.
Just about done anyways. I think.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed.
Never wed, and yet she was talking about her
Opals are
children?
no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Alright, and that's The Witcher.